Pocket FM.
To unlock all the episodes, click the link in bio.
Reese blinked from a brutal warlock fight where Trinity was captured. His dreams of her captivity feel too real. They travel to a misty town Trinity dreamt of being taken to. Vincent reveals she had similar premonitions. An old warlock hideout matching her dreams holds a strange mirror. Touching it gives Reese a vision of Trinity in a starry realm before she vanishes. Vincent collapses after touching a marked wall. Catatonic. They realize the house is a conduit. Were Reese's dreams memories of a lost reality? Is Trinity trapped? Can they break through the mirror and save her? Or is it too late? The lights above buzzed softly, the airport's early morning crowd shifting around him like shadows. But none of it felt real. His mind was still tangled in the remnants of the dream. Trinity's screams, Juniper's capture, the warlock, Vincent's fall, all of it felt so vivid, too real to be just a dream. Reese! He turned. Noah jogged toward him holding 2 steaming coffees and an envelope. You dozed off. Again. Here, he said, handing over the coffee. You okay? Reese took it, eyes narrowing on the envelope. It bore a strange insignia, a circle of runes that sparked something deep in him. Where did this come from? Some guy. Said it was left at the counter for you. Didn't leave a name. Reese tore it open. Inside was a single aged page. Not paper, but parchment. The handwriting was unmistakable. To the one still searching, the map is hidden in memory, not place. You have seen more than you know. T. Reese staggered back. Trinity's writing. And yet how? If she was taken just yesterday, how had this been written and left for him? And suddenly the dream didn't feel like just a dream at all. Maybe it was a vision, a warning, a glimpse into something deeper. Back at the motel, Reese and Noah pored over the parchment again. Vincent had joined them, silent and brooding. He didn't believe in dreams, but he believed in warlocks, and he believed Trinity was still alive. Reese couldn't let go of what the letter said. The map is hidden in memory. That night, Reese lay back on the motel bed and let the dream come. He didn't fight it. He found himself standing on a cliff, staring down at a vast valley filled with fog. A woman approached him, not Trinity. She was older, worn, her face familiar and strange all at once. You've been here before, she said, touching his forehead. This is where it all began. You just don't remember. He jolted awake with a gasp, but something burned behind his eyes. A fragment of memory that wasn't his. A house in the woods. A room filled with maps. Blood on the walls. A name scratched into the door. Caleb. Reese grabbed his coat. I think I know where we need to go. The town didn't appear on any maps. Echo Ridge. Population unknown. But Reese remembered it from the dream. And when they drove in, the deja vu was immediate. They stopped at a gas station, and the attendant stared at Reese a little too long. You're back, the old man said. Reese blinked. What? You and your girl. Y'all came through here 3 years ago. Said you were looking for someone named Caleb. Same eyes, same voice. That's not possible. The man simply nodded and handed Reese a newspaper. The date? 3 years ago. And on the front page, a missing persons report. Trinity Marlowe. Vincent stepped back, unsettled. What the hell is this place? As night fell, they realized the town had no clocks, and everyone they asked seemed to forget them 5 minutes later. Something was deeply wrong with Echo Ridge. At the inn, a child handed Reese a small leather-bound book. She said to give this to you. She? The girl just smiled and skipped away. Inside the book, pages upon pages of Trinity's handwriting, letters she'd written to Reese, desperate, hopeful, terrified. Some dated 5 years ago, others from the future. In one letter, she described a room with red glass windows, a voice whispering riddles. In another, she begged Reese not to trust someone named Ash. Reese didn't know anyone named Ash, yet. Are we losing our minds? Noah whispered. No, Reese said. I think we're finally seeing the truth. But, as they read the final letter, a name scrawled in blood at the bottom stopped them cold. Leanna. Vincent froze. That's not possible. She's dead. Or was she? The next day, Echo Ridge was gone. Literally. The street they'd stayed on had vanished. The inn? A burned-out ruin. No child, no letters, no townspeople, just ash. And standing in the center of it was a man with silver hair and black eyes. He smiled when he saw Reese. You've been carrying her memory like a wound, he said. It's bleeding into your reality. Who are you? Vincent growled, his body half shifted. The man smiled wider. You know me. You read about me. I'm Ash. Reese stepped forward. Where's Trinity? She's alive. but each step you take warps the path. Memory is a maze, and you are lost inside it. Tell us where she is, Noah shouted. Ash tilted his head. When you're ready to trade one memory for another, come find me. And with that, he vanished into black smoke. Reese clenched his fists. I don't know what's real anymore. But one thing was clear. Trinity was still out there, somewhere between the folds of time, memory, and magic. And Reese would burn through every illusion to bring her home. Will Reese be willing to sacrifice his own past to save Trinity? What is the connection between Liana and Ash? And can they ever truly escape the maze of memories? Or are they forever trapped in its haunting embrace?
Hey, I am Trinity. Want to know what happens next? Then click the link in the description below and download the Pocket FM app and listen to the exciting episodes of Chosen by Fate, Rejected by the Alpha.
Reese's vivid dream hinted at Trinity's danger. A mysterious letter spoke of a map in memory leading them to the unreal town of Echo Ridge. There, they found strange letters from Trinity across time. Suddenly, the town vanished, replaced by Ash, who revealed Trinity was alive but lost in a memory maze, offering a trade. Reese vowed to find her. Memory for Trinity? What's Ash's link to Liana? Can they escape the maze? Reese stood at the entrance of Echo Ridge, wind rustling the faded welcome sign. Noah and Vincent trailed behind him, both equally unsettled. The town seemed to shimmer, like a memory half remembered and half invented. Every few seconds the town flickered, a child running past, a shadow cast where no figure had been. Time didn't work the same here. Ash was already inside, waiting. The town forgets everyone, he said when they joined him. It forgets your name, your past, your purpose. It eats memory. The longer they stayed, the more Reese felt pieces of himself fraying. He started to forget Juniper's voice, the color of Trinity's eyes. Desperate, he read the newest of Trinity's letters again. It was dated only days ago, yet smelled like it had been buried for decades. Reese, if you found this, you're closer than ever. But be careful. This place, it pulls at the seams of who you are. Don't let it win. Remember me. Remember us. The letter grounded him, but then Vincent looked confused. Who's Trinity? Noah gasped. Vincent, you don't remember? The town had begun to consume them. They had to leave, fast. But the road they came in on was gone. They tried to leave Echo Ridge, but every road led them back to the center of town. Reese snapped. We're trapped in a loop. Ash nodded grimly. This is what the Warlocks intended. They wove a trap into the soil of this place. Noah and Vincent's memories continued to fade. First names, then faces. Reese became the sole bearer of their shared history, and the weight grew unbearable. A strange woman appeared, an older woman with silver eyes and weathered skin. You're holding on too tightly, she whispered to Reese. Sometimes to escape a loop you have to forget, just enough. Ash argued with her. He can't forget her. If he does, Trinity will be gone forever. But the woman said, if he doesn't, you'll all stay here forever. Reese sat with that impossible choice. Forget a piece of Trinity to save them, or stay in a fading town of echoes. That night, as the others slept, Reese held the last letter and whispered, I'm sorry. The next morning, the road appeared again. They could leave. But Reese woke up with an ache in his chest, and no memory of what he'd whispered to the letter before burning it. Outside Echo Ridge, the world felt clearer but wrong. Reese had a sense something was missing but couldn't put his finger on it. Vincent had nightmares. Visions of burning woods, a wolf's howl cut off mid-cry, and a silver blade held by Caleb. Noah kept catching glimpses of a child's drawing in his journal, a drawing he didn't make. A girl, alone in a cage. The words below read, You forgot me. Ash had grown distant, and when Reese pressed him, he finally confessed. I lied about why I'm here, Ash said. I was born in Echo Ridge. My sister was taken by the Warlocks. She's one of them now. Reese's heart clenched. And Trinity? She's not just taken. She's part of something now, something ancient. Ash described a ritual, the blood binding. Trinity's bloodline, sacred, powerful, is being used to fuel something dark. They need her, and they're almost done. Suddenly they were ambushed, Warlocks but different, half-formed, flickering in and out, as if torn between time. They grabbed Vincent before anyone could stop them. Reese shouted, lunging forward, but the Warlocks vanished. Vincent was gone, Reese barely slept. The guilt of losing Vincent clawed at him. He kept hearing his name, whispered in Trinity's voice. They returned to the spot where Vincent disappeared, and beneath a twisted tree they found something buried. A metal box. Inside, a letter, Trinity's handwriting. They told me if I wrote you, it would hurt less. It doesn't. I don't even know where I am anymore. There are days I forget who I am. But one thing never leaves me. Your name. Reese. Find me before I forget you. Noah cried reading it. She's still fighting. Reese clutched the letter. She's close. I can feel it. Ash shook his head. That's what they want you to think. This letter? It's recent. But the paper is decades old. They're bending time now. Reese's heart dropped. They're making her forget, making us forget. They decided to trace the remnants of the spell, hoping it would lead to wherever the warlocks had taken Vincent and Trinity. But as they walked, a storm gathered unnaturally fast, and then the road ended in a chasm. On the other side, a stone fortress cloaked in shadow. Ash whispered, "We found their stronghold." The fortress loomed, massive, ancient, alive in a way that sent a chill up their spines. It pulsed, almost as if breathing. They waited until night to sneak in. Ash used a spell to mask their scent, and they slipped through the cracks in the wall. Inside, the halls were labyrinths of memory, paintings that moved, floors that whispered. Noah almost collapsed when he saw his mother in one corridor. "She's dead," he whispered, frozen. Ash grabbed him. "It's not real. It's the magic." Reese found a room with a mirror, and in it, Trinity. Pale, tired, but alive. He smashed the mirror, but it only laughed. "You're so close," it said in Trinity's voice. "And yet, so far." They reached the central chamber. Vincent was there, barely conscious, suspended in magic. Reese ran to him, but Caleb was waiting. "I told you," Caleb said. "You'll never reach her." Reese lunged. There was an explosion of light, a scream, and everything went black. Another day, another unpleasant surprise for Reese. Will Reese ever be able to come back to normalcy? Has Trinity really been kidnapped? Or is it Reese who has been mentally captured by the warlocks?
Hey, I am Trinity. Want to know what happens next? Then click the link in the description below and download the Pocket FM app and listen to the exciting episodes of Chosen by Fate, Rejected by the Alpha.
Pocket FM.
To unlock all the episodes, click the link in bio.